lace them up. It's the Western Conference, the Las Vegas Sin taking on the Los Angeles Tentação. Guess what? Kickoff is now.
Tonight's game should be a lot of fireworks. Unlike Chicago, these two teams are not one-trick ponies. They have multiple honors.
A lot of people thought Hughes got it because she led her team for the Legends Cup. Now a 1st and 10 from the 15. Handoff goes to the rookie, Dominique Malloy. And she's got an opening. Malloy carries for 8 yards. Really high on her in the arm.
Willie Garrett said, watch out for Malloy. She can fly. She gets outside. A lot of people don't know that name, but they will know it after this game. Dominique Malloy, watch for her this year.
All 5'2", 120 pounds of Dominique Malloy hails from SeaTac, Washington. Now playing for the Vegas Sin. At the top of the screen, Cummings handoff, Malloy. And that's the all-fantasy corner, Agam Chichindu. Hard. There's the heartbeat of that defense, Luke Gaxiola. 3rd and 3 now, ball at the Las Vegas 22. Cummings under center, that's an inside handoff to Tamar Fennell. Fennell gains 3 yards, that should be enough to move the chains. Impressive opening drive here for Las Vegas as they're in midfield. Second-year quarterback Sydney Cummings. Off the shotgun. Malloy in motion, looking down the field and finding Brittany Henderson. Henderson from Chicago, Illinois, one of the new additions.
Ball by Willie Garrett, trip set. They isolated Brittany Henderson one-on-one, just a hook pattern. And that gun, did you see the gun on the wide receiver took out the corner and the safety. Abraham's wide open and great downfield block. Great call.
Cummings sending Schmidt in motion. There's the handoff. And there's Chelsea Hart. The all-fantasy corner. We talked about her pairing up with Agam Chichindu.
She's the cornerback. She reads the run, comes up, and crushes her at the line of scrimmage. That's what good quarterbacks should do.
A team like Vegas with no real game film on them and a bunch of rookies. And that's a 3rd and goal quarterback design rush. And that's going to go for the first score of the game, Sydney Cummings. Lady Sydney Cummings. Another design rollout to the left. And the defense saw that coming. Extra point attempt, no good. And our score will remain 6-0 Las Vegas.
Quarterback Sydney Cummings, she is not a rookie, and he always does. A former MVP, Ashley Salerno with great stats again. I got a feeling she's going to make a run this year. One of the best players ever to play this game.
She did say the return of Coach David Bizup and Tui Soanoa has given her renewed confidence, and that's Carmen Borso, the free agent Las Vegas Sin running back that came over last season and has given Los Angeles a genuine run. Ball at the Vegas 24 from the shotgun. That is a design misdirection handoff to Ruler, and Ruler loses the ball. It's still loose. And it looks like Vegas may have recovered.
They did recover. Great defensive play. Campbell turned the runner inside. Ruler not holding it in and tripped the ball. There's Campbell Turner. Emery strips the ball. And Lucy Hall comes.
Nearing the 1-minute mark of the first quarter. Another handoff to Malloy. And Malloy just finding the little creases. And the ball's loose. Danielle Harvey on the tackle, but I believe they're going to call her down.
She was definitely down, but what speed Malloy has. Great blocking at the point of attack. This scrimmage gets in a hole. Great blocking up front, gets the first down. She's definitely down.
Abramson, the 5'11" Norwegian, making a huge impact here in the first quarter.
Coach Willie Garrett really mixing it up with a play call, and I love it. Run, all of a sudden Mo Gaxiola, the whole team comes up, play action. They hit Abrahamson for 13 yards wide open in the flat. They're out of breath, they're going backwards. What an offense.
Sometimes as a wide receiver, as slot position. And here you see her at tight end, versatile to say the least. Now a 2nd and 3 ball at the 4. Oh, big handoff and tackle. And that's number 14, the LA rookie that they are very high on. Naja Christmas.
For a quarterback. She read the receivers all covered. She checked back down, found Abrahamson in the flat, and then across her body.
Just because she's not in her best physical condition, and she'll tell you that. Now a critical 4th and 2. And that's a bad, poor snap. Cummings trying to get a hold of it. And the LA defense finally coming up big. That's the veteran Danielle Harvey. What a big stop for this defense.
Out early, luckily got the football. They controlled the football, but she pulled out way early. And
in motion, that's Chelsea Hart. That's a design right side rollout. And you saw the shoulder being lowered by the snake, Ashley Salerno.
Salerno is hit.
The offensive timing is going to be a bit off. That's Carmen Borso bulldozing over the middle. The F-150 goes for 11 yards on the carry.
And Laura Barber, watch that block. And then Borso from 3-yard line. It was going to awaken the sweeping giant, and it has.
A 1st and 10 now for this otherwise impressive offense. I've really liked the development of Charlotte Abramson here, and we haven't even heard from Cynthia Schmidt.
All fantasy, one of the top receivers in the league. She hasn't gotten the ball once yet.
No need. You've got Dominique Malloy and Charlotte Abramson having the game they're having. And that's Schmidt in motion. Now a handoff to Malloy. Malloy getting to the second layer of the defense. You see Agam Chichindu giving her a little shove after the play. Schmidt again in motion. From under center, Cummings to Abramson. And Agam Chichindu coming up to lay the lumber down to this hit. Wow! The rookie Abrahamson holding on to the ball, and that gives Vegas a 1st down. Now Cummings scrambling for her life in the backfield. And now engaging Danielle Harvey. And Cummings ran for 3 yards on that quarterback snake.
I'll tell you this, she doesn't give up. She already blocked her player once. She comes back and nails Christmas again for the 2nd time, completely protecting her quarterback. What a
whistle there.
She wasn't touched.
And you can hear that Sydney Cummings saying she wasn't touched. That whistle came a little early.
You're absolutely right. That was a bad call by the referees right there. She could have got up and run down the field, and it's such a key time right now. This late in the 2nd quarter, Vegas could take the lead. What a bad call by the refs. The connection with the quarterback, Salerno's not there yet.
A 2nd and 10 ball at the LA 17. And that's Ty Emery, the Aussie free agent, barking orders for that Vegas defense. Another pass down the seam to Kiera Patterson. And that pass and catch went for 28 yards.
Ashley Salerno showing everybody that she still is the #1.
Absolutely losing his mind, wanting his secondary to drop. That's Dominique Malloy. Look at her cutting across the field. Lost her helmet and goes into the end zone. Although it looks like she may have stepped out.
I think that's a touchdown. What a play, Bob.
It looked like she stepped out before this sequence, losing her helmet and went out of bounds.
Right where her helmet comes off, right there, the ball's down. That's the new rule of the LF. The ref right there who missed the call, they stopped it and put it on the 21 for some reason.
And the clock's running now. We're under 10 seconds. Little dump off to Abramson. And Vegas will not be able to stop the clock. And this will be a lost opportunity, as I don't think they're going to get another playoff.
Lloyd, the rookie, had 27 solid yards rushing, but the story for me was quarterback Cindy Cummings. She played outstanding. 9 out of 12, 77 yards, throwing the ball very, very quarter.
It was Las Vegas Sid engineering an 8-play, 35-yard drive that was capped by this Cindy Cummings 1-yard touchdown run. giving them an early 6-0 lead. In the second quarter, it was all Los Angeles. F-150, Carmen Borso on her own 1-yard touchdown run, tying the game at 6-6. Then right before the half, Ashley Salerno on this 5-yard touchdown run. That's where we are, 8-yard line, 1st and 10. Salerno walking up to the line, doing most of her damage on the ground in the first half. Now faces a 1st and 10 handoff. Carmen Borso, great open field tackle. That's Ty Emery. No, I've yet to see an open field tackle like that on Borso, and that's why. Look at that speed and power. Carmen Borso coming back the very next play, and that is a 33-yard touchdown. You can see she's sensing a momentum change here. A 2nd and 6 now for this Vegas offense. Cummings under center, fakes the handoff, looking down the left seam, has a receiver, and that's Brittany Henderson. Once again going to the speedy wide receiver.
Read by quarterback Cummings. Her first read is deep. She finds Henderson getting behind Harvey. Great catch by Henderson in concentration. That actually looks like it was a big Danielle Harvey, and Henderson will win on speed every time.
Now a 1st and goal. That is Sydney Cummings using a bit of that size to her advantage. And that's a touchdown for Las Vegas.
Just when you think Vegas is out of it, LA's
They're going to go for one here, scrambling to the left, not finding anybody, staying alive. And it looked like that's Brittany Henderson, but she trapped that ball. And yeah, you can see she lost the ball there clearly. They've got Carmen Borso in LA. So if you're going to be Vegas, specifically this defense, they're going to have to play a lot more physical to contend. And now Cummings in the pocket, looking down the field, nothing. Now a tip ball. And Cynthia Schmidt makes a leaping attempt, but no dice.
Cindy Cummings didn't look comfortable in the pocket on that one. She started working the baby, hit the helmet. Cynthia Schmidt almost came up with the ball. That's one of those plays you just want to go back in the huddle and restart.
Cummings in the shotgun. Now a draw play. Dominique Malloy. Malloy getting to the outside. And she's got the breakaway speed. And Vegas crawls back into the game with one hand.
What a player. There's not a whole lot there. She breaks outside and simply uses the speed. That outrage Los Angeles. What a run by
into this game. Now Ashley Salerno and company go to work. That's Borso. There's the reason they call her the F-150. She just ran over Ty Emery.
Real quick, you cannot tackle Borso high. Barnfogle picked it up, scored the first down.
Now a 2nd and 6 for Los Angeles from the shotgun. That's Ashley Salerno. Had Borso wide open. And Borso drops the sure touchdown.
That's why she's playing running back. She has hands like feet, wide open. She could have moonwalked into the end zone. Great read by Salerno, but Borso just dropped the football.
7 for Vegas. All at the 18-yard line. Cummings under center, looking down the field. Now heavy pressure, evades it. Still scrambling in the backfield, looking for anyone, and that's Mo Gaxiola. Coming up from the middle linebacker position alongside Danielle Harvey.
What pressure by the LA front. They got her out of the pocket. Middle linebacker, watch the rush from the outside. They have her cut off right there. Should have been a sack. Cummings scrambled out. Mo Gaxiel, the stopper of all stoppers. Bam! Going nowhere.
The same page with the receiver. Trying to send her in motion. Now fakes the handoff, right side in the flat. And I'm not sure she completed that, no. Lamar Fennell trapped it. That will create a 4th and 7 now at the Las Vegas 18.
Less than 6 minutes in the game, they can't just play action pass. You got to throw the ball down the field. They have to score up quick and a lot of points within 6 minutes.
A lot of time still remaining when you factor in the onside kick. So if you can get a quick score here, you got to think you're going to have a shot at it. But they've just not been able to do anything down the field tonight. Now a 4th and 7 as the crowd comes to life from the shotgun. Rolling right. Now cutting back to the inside. Nobody there. There's all kinds of dysfunction now. Kelly Campbell claiming that she was held.
Just not happy with 43 points. Calls a reverse to Amanda Ruler. Great run by Ruler. Everybody's out. What goes the Pirates even out? Wow.
This is an incredible atmosphere. If you've never been to a game at the Coliseum for the Temptation, it is a fun environment. And there is Ashley Salerno. She absolutely baited, and I mean baited, the Vegas safety to come up. When she did, she absolutely did.
She can tackle the quarterback, but bam! Michelle Minks will never try to tackle her ever again.
I think Michelle Minks should probably be loving her first moment back. Cummings from the shotgun trying to mount something. Quick dump off to Cynthia Schmidt. And Schmidt holding on to this one. She'll gain 7 yards on the pass.
Too little too late, but I love the way Cummings does not stop. She wants more points. She knows there's no way to come back from 51-18.
You know what? The only big difference between Cummings and Salerno, I hate to go back to what we talked about earlier, but it's making an impact on this game, is the lack of physical condition that she's in. If you look at Salerno versus her, it's day and night.
Cummings will learn. I mean, you are so right. She is such a competitor. She's going to play like that. It's up to the coach to sit her down. Maybe she said, no, I'm playing.
Regardless, this is a game that's going to see Los Angeles go to the top of the Western Conference at 1-0. And now Salerno from the shotgun, finding Monica Jaramello wide open in the seam. Coach defensive graphics here. Amanda Ruler. Now you've got Salerno back in the shotgun. This will be a 1-point attempt still. Looking over the middle. That is just too easy with Danielle Harvey. A simple pass and catch.
LA does not lay off the gas pedal. This game is completely over. They're keep throwing the football, 59 points.
You know, they're just having fun. They remind me a lot of the Atlanta Steam. Once they get on top of a team, they don't let up, and that's when they're having their most fun.
How do you think a team like Atlanta will fare against them?
You know what, I think Chicago will be upset in that comparison, because they want to have something to say about that. But if you're matching up those two, that is a good matchup. Franchise quarterbacks, good defenses. It'll be very interesting as this season goes on, and we find out who the established leaders are in the West. We know them in the East. It's going to be Atlanta and Chicago. In the Western Conference, we've yet to see Seattle.
Seattle's looking their chops right now. They haven't played one game yet. They want LA bad. They want Chicago bad. They want anybody bad.
Yeah, if you
Having delivered the football, you have to get that combination going.
absolutely. I think they put way too much energy in trying to get Brittany Henderson involved and Charlotte Abrahamson when Cynthia Schmidt and Lamar Fennell were out there. Now Cummings from the shotgun throws an interception. That's Nastasia Hall stepping in front of the pass and gets it out to the 21-yard line. A great fourth quarter for number 10.
Nastasia Hall having a great game here in the fourth quarter. She's making a... And she has the skills. Watch this closing speed. The ball's delivered. Bam! She cuts right in front of the receiver. Almost takes it back. You got to like the way she...
Great rookies debuted, I thought, on both sides of the ball for Las Vegas and LA. Certainly great for the sport. That young man gets his first win coming back. David Bizup And what a treat for the fans here at the LA Coliseum. It was a back and forth battle. Football night.